Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Israt Danish bin Saiful Nizam. My number metric is 08 DPI20033 and I'm from DPI2B. This is my group member, whose name Muhammad Haris bin Adnan, and his metric number is 08 DPI22F1060. The following group member is Muhammad Zafira Musa bin Muhammad Rozali, and his metric number is 08 DPI22F1035. Next member is Nur Aimah Haikal bin Nur Azmi. Metric number 08 DPI22F1051. The last group member is Dani Hazri Hizat bin Muhammad Nazri, and his metric number is 08 DPI22F1080. Monetary policy refers to the set of actions and measures undertaken by a country's central bank to manage and control the money supply, interest rates, and overall economic stability. The primary objective of monetary policy is to promote sustainable economic growth, stabilize prices, and maintain low inflation levels. OPR is an overnight interest rate set by our central bank in Malaysia. The monetary policy and overnight policy rate (OPR) are managed by the central bank, which is Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM). When the central bank lowers the OPR, it becomes cheaper for banks to borrow from each other, leading to lower interest rates in the broader economy. The OPR serves as an important tool for central banks to manage monetary conditions and steer the economy in the desired direction. It is regularly reviewed and adjusted by the central bank based on the prevailing economic circumstances and policy goals.
Number 3 is Bank Negara Malaysia decision to increase the OPR from 2.25% to 2.75% indicates a tightening of monetary policy. Here are some possible reasons for this decision. By increasing the OPR, the central bank aims to reduce aggregate demand and moderate inflationary pressure in the economy. Higher interest rate can discourage borrowing and spending, thereby reducing upward pressure on prices. Overall, the decision to increase the OPR to 2.75% reflect Bank Negara Malaysia assessment of the need to manage inflationary pressure aligned with global monetary policy trend, stabilize the currency, and support sustainable economic growth in the face of both domestic and external risks.
Next is how the household will be impacted by the rise in OPR. So, when the OPR rise, it generally leads to an increase in borrowing costs throughout the economy, including for household. Here are some potential impact of the rise in OPR in household. So, the first one is consumer loan and credit card. The OPR influences the interest rate on consumer loan and credit card as well. When the OPR rise, banks tend to raise the rate on personal loan, auto loan, and credit card. This means that households may face higher interest charge when they borrow money for large purchases, such as car, furniture, or appliance, and when they carry credit card balance. So the second one is saving and deposit. On the positive side, a rise in OPR can lead to a higher interest rate and saving account and also fixed deposit. This means that households may earn more interest on their saving, potentially boosting their overall income. So the next one is how the firm will be impacted by the rise in OPP firm. A rise in the official cash rate can have several impacts on firm and business. Here are some ways in which firm may be affected. So the first one is borrowing costs. One of the most direct impact on firm is increase in borrowing costs. When the OPR rise, commercial banks typically raise their lend rate, making it more expensive for firms to borrow money for investment, expansion, or working capital. Higher interest rate can reduce the profitability of borrowing and may discourage firms from taking in new debt or refinancing existing loan. So the second one is exchange rate. Interest rate differentially can influence currency exchange rate. If the rise in the OP makes investment in a country more attractive, it can lead to an increase in foreign capital inflow. This increased demand for the local currency strengthens its value relative to other currency. A strong domestic currency can impact firms that rely on export, as it makes their product relatively more expensive in international market, potentially reducing their competitiveness.
For the last one is, in summary, the rise in the official poverty rate or OPR has significant implication for the economy. It leads to reduced consumer spending, increase demand for social service, impact the labour market, result in health and productivity costs, and carries long-term economic consecutions. These effects include decreased economic growth, strained government budget, potential wage pressure, increased healthcare costs, and hindered educational and employment opportunities. Addressing poverty is crucial for promoting inclusive growth, unlocking individual potential, and improving overall economic well-being.
So that's all from us. Thank you.